We're going to have announcements really quick. As most of you know, our meetings are coming to an end already. The semester is going by really fast. And April 10th, which is our next meeting, we have elections already. So I want everyone to get really excited. We're going to be welcoming in a new e-board, and I hope to see a lot of you guys in there. And just come out with that leadership, because that leadership is going to help you not only now, but in the future, and as a dentist. So I want to see everyone who's doing the internship program applying to run, and if you have any questions in the whole procedure, your presentation for the election, come talk to me, come talk to us. We've been through it, so we would be more than happy to help. Okay, so with that, we're going to start with some announcements.
Should I just do it?
An announcement?
No. Well, okay. We have actually Member of the Month today, and this person I know personally. He's been really great. He's been really great. Come to almost all the socials. Been to almost all the SSCs, and just always helped out. Or been to a lot of our events. So, without further ado, our March Member of the Month is Curtis I. Woo!
Oh. Do you want to explain the significance of the word?
He's great.
No, this is an amazing
You get recognized by the admissions office as well?
Yeah, the admissions office will get your name, and you will be featured in the website, and it's a great honor, and we're just really proud of you. We've seen this guy grow so much. We've seen you at every event, always very dedicated, so we couldn't be more proud. So congrats, Curtis.
Just a reminder, we have the end of the year banquet on Thursday, April 25th from 6 to 9, and it'll be at the University Club by Finger Fountain, the new one. So RSVP for that. Joanne sent out an email just so I know how many of you are coming.
Who RSVP'd already? Can you see them? Okay, so those of you that haven't, do it. It's really fun.
Do it.
Because when you say seats and everything and food.
Yeah.
I have a couple announcements. First announcement is bonfire tomorrow, which most of you guys I think RSVP because I can tell by your faces. So I'm gonna have hot dogs and s'mores and stuff, and I'll have kosher hot dogs in case we're celebrating Passover. And Parham's gonna bring kosher marshmallows for.
What?
That's so cool. But in case you didn't RSVP, make sure you RSVP so we know how many people need rides and stuff. And if you're meeting us there, you can come get my phone number after the meeting, so you can just text me or call me so you know which fire pit we're at. And then our next social is Relay for Life, which Relay for Life can actually count for a social, an SSC, or an IUTA, so that's a super big deal. And a lot of the spots are already filled up, and we are going to have a tent there in case anyone wants to come and crash there, because I'll be sleeping there if anyone wants to join me.
Wait, Ambika, can people keep signing up once the spots are filled?
Until all the spots are filled on the whole sheet, then I'll open up spots and afterwards. And then our last social is supposed to be against AED, but they haven't contacted me back, so I think they're don't want to hang out with us. So instead, we're gonna do a hike on April 21st around 11 or noon, and we're gonna go to the Griffith Observatory and have a picnic and hike. So those are our last 3 socials for the semester.
Thank you.
Test submissions, make sure everything comes in PDF. Please don't hand that to me, like some people, but other than that, PDFs are better because we can keep track of it. We could forward it to each other along the board. So yeah, make sure whoever hasn't submitted 3 for gold membership. Yeah, if you guys want to get gold and cardinal or anything else is on the website.
And remember that if you need any DAT books or any study material, we have some available, and you can rent it out for a certain amount of time. So just let us know, and we can provide that for you.
We also have the forum on Facebook if you want to sell DAT materials, or if you want to buy them from members.
Just post it, someone else will respond.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I think we're ready. Without further ado, let's present Dr. Keim. Dr. Keim is amazing. He is a professor here at Offshore School of Dentistry. He's an orthodontist. He's also a professor at the Education School. and he teaches the class in Hawaii, so that's very exciting. He is also, oh, give me the exact title again for the Journal of Orthodontics.
Editor of the Journal
Editor.
of Clinical Orthodontics.
So that's amazing. It's an amazing honor to have him here with us. Just to share a little background, I met Dr. Kime when I was 15, and I was volunteering at the dental school, and I came in, this little girl, and just was so amazed by all the work and so inspired to help people, and just all the work that you do is amazing, and you've touched so many lives. So we're so excited and honored.
And blunt.
So honored to have you, and pay attention, and if you have any questions, please ask. So welcome. Let's give him a round of applause.
See if we can get up here after 2 knee replacements or something. That was way too much of an introduction. I'm not all that wonderful, actually, but I certainly enjoyed working with Cecia from way back when I knew you as Michelle, right after 8th grade, I believe. Michelle and I have not only worked together for a number of years, she's become my friend. And as a result of my friendship with her, when your real speaker for tonight canceled, she called me in a panic yesterday afternoon. Said, Dr. Kime, can you help? So I said, of course, I'll do anything. So, I always jump at the opportunity to work with students, other than the dental students, anywhere. Dental students are wonderful, but it's the whole reason I went into the college environment is because you get to work with so many diverse young people. I've heard it said one time that teaching is the only profession that keeps you eternally young. And that's why I'm in it, as opposed to being just an orthodontist. So, since I've had like zero prep time for this, I'm giving you a canned lecture that I had before. You quit blushing, you don't need to do that. You'll find out as we go along that I'm extremely informal. So if you have any questions, let me know. One thing Cecia asked me last night when we were first discussing this was if I could give you a little bit of my own background and how I got to where I am. Education-wise, I went to the University of New Mexico. That's my home state. Albuquerque's my hometown. I had a dual major in biology and chemistry. I had actually started out with the intent of becoming a biology professor. And then I got to I got a work-study job as an assistant curator, a student assistant curator at a biology museum there at UNM. And the old professor emeritus that ran the thing told me, you know, I know, Bob, that you're interested in being a family man, and being a professor is no place for a family man, which I said, wow. He said, why don't you consider either medicine or dentistry? And I knew a lot of dentists and physicians both. And for a variety of different reasons, I chose dentistry. It's got a lot more freedom to it. New Mexico does not have a dental school of its own, so it used to farm 2 of its desert rats every year up to Marquette University in the bitter cold of the upper Midwest. So I went up there for 4 years, got my DDS from Marquette in Milwaukee. I was under contract then to go back to New Mexico to pay back, since they paid a bunch of my education, and practice general dentistry for a while, so I did. Went back and practiced general dentistry in Roswell. How many of you have heard of Roswell? What have you heard about it? Don't be shy. You've heard of Roswell. We're aliens, exactly. That's where the aliens crash landed in 1947. Well, I enjoyed general dentistry, but I got really tired of trying to figure out if my patients were human or not. Okay, because the little buggers are still there from what I can tell. When I was at Marquette, I had a work-study job with the Department of Microbiology, and at that time, this will tell you how old I am, way back before the internet, and the 2 microbiology professors there were writing a textbook, and I became their assistant on this work-study job, running back and forth to the library, Xeroxing copies. This was before PDFs, before the internet, before personal computers and all of this. And so over the course of 3 years, I helped them assemble this textbook. But when the textbook came out, in the front, you know how textbooks do, I would like to thank, you know, my uncle and my aunt, my little sister. Well, I was one of them that got thanked. And I would like to thank Dr. Robert Kime for his assistance in assembling this textbook. And I never thought anything else about it. And then I was out in Roswell